Hey, whenever you want, just go ahead and turn that microphone on.
God damn it.
It sounds like I'm like talking to me.
What? So you feel like you are a lying, you're a dishonest person, you would say.
I don't know, sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes, but not about important things.
Yeah, like most of the shit I talk about is like real.
Yeah. I feel like you're
like,
pretty
that
honest.
shit, all that shit.
And like your opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely strong about those, I could tell.
Little things though. Like you gotta lie to people.
Like, did you lie to your parents when you were younger?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are you close with your parents?
A little closer to you. Noise.
Are you close with your parents?
No.
No. Do you hate them or do they hate you?
I feel like I don't know. Yo, the thing
It's
is,
mutual.
With my family, dude. It's like when I was born, like my mom had 2 kids and my dad had 6.
So your old white trash Brady bunch,
yeah,
dude.
So I was like right down the middle.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "Yo, fuck that baby." Dude.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were like as a kid because you put off the vibe of like a cat who's only allowed in at night, you know, like a stray dog.
Yeah.
And I dig it. I feel like that's what I think. I feel like that's what makes you cool is that you definitely have a story to tell.
I'm a fucking loser.
Oh yeah, but that's everyone thinks their own self's a loser. Yeah. I've been going through that shit heavy lately. Heavy, dude.
Can I hit that thing? Dude?
Yeah, nicotine. I think there's some reefer around here. I ran out. Do you have reefer? Producer Evan. What about cold brew?
I just got a fucking ounce for like $50.
That's a good deal.
But there's stems in it. A lot of stems.
Would you buy it from the 80s? So you were fucking disowned at a young age by your entire family, it sounds like. That's tight. When were you like left to your own devices? Were you just like thrown out on the street, said fucking come back?
After I got stabbed, everything was just like...
All right, we can't just like skip over the story of like getting stabbed.
Dude, I don't want to do that story.
Well, let's get into it.
That's a big fucking story. Dude.
Wait, well, what were the moments that led up to getting stabbed? How old were you? Let's break it down there.
I was like 16.
16, running amok in Boston.
In Leominster.
Leominster?
I say Boston because
it's easier.
Everybody knows where the fuck Boston is.
But Leominster? Leominster. And that's like a suburb?
Yeah. No, it's not a suburb.
It's not. It's like its own town?
It's Worcester County.
Yeah. Worcester.
So like if you picture Boston.
I've never been.
And then like make like the Family Dollar version of that.
The Family Dollar, yeah. You're the wish.com of fucking Boston.
Leominster, it just runs off fucking Family Dollar.
Leominster. You know? How many people live in Leominster?
Oh, I don't know. Not enough.
Not enough or too many?
Yeah, dude. Fuck that place.
Like enough to get in trouble but not actually get caught by the police?
No, I went to juvie.
Yeah?
I went to juvie.
What'd you get popped for, as they would say in the criminal world?
Oh man, this sounds so white trash. This sounds so white trash. I punched my dad.
Yeah. And he pressed charges. What a bitch.
Pressed charges.
What a bitch.
Yeah, man, I went to fucking juvie.
So wait, that was before you got stabbed? That was before 16? How old were you when you went to juvie?
Damn. Had to be after.
Had to be after?
Had to be after.
So you're already living life, getting stabbed, and you punch your dad. And
then he pressed charges.
What a punk, dude. What a narc.
I love my dad.
I guarantee you if I punched my dad, he wouldn't fucking press charges. He might beat the shit out of me.
I hope my dad doesn't see this. I hope my dad
I haven't recorded in months.
Yeah.
So we'll get back to you got stabbed.
Also, like at one point his eye got fucked up. And I swear he was like blaming it on me. Like he was having troubles with his eye.
And he considered your punch that
just like
strong.
saying little shit, you know.
That's
like,
funny.
If I never got punched in the face, I bet you know.
Guilt trip you later on in life about it.
Like, cool, dude. All right.
Cool, dude.
My bad.
So, what were the moments of you're 16 running amok on the street in Lemonstead?
Yeah, oh God. I don't know.
What was your pastime? What? I'm still curious about the stabbing. You've been beating around the bush about that.
Just like it was like more like selling drugs, you know?
What kind of drugs were you selling?
Everything. Just fucking
Whatever you found.
coke, weed, fucking pills.
To like frat kids or like
I originally got into it for ecstasy. Because ecstasy, like all the fucking hippie chicks would like fucking suck your dick. You know?
I get it. Was there a big rave scene in
Yeah, it was.
really?
Everybody would go to Worcester for the
Lemonstead?
Palladium.
The Palladium, and that's the one festival that happened?
That's like the only place where shit happens.
Oh, it was like a club.
Yeah.
The Palladium. Or Wester. Worcester?
Worcester.
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 Worcester. So it was just a deal gone bad and the guy pulled a knife on you?
No, I did something to somebody.
You're such a turd, dude. You've been weirdly honest about parts, and then when I dive into
like
it,
I wanna like the thing is like I'm scared.
We don't have to
because,
talk about it.
Like if I ever like
yeah,
like we've come a long way, like we've come a long way, So if I was to ever. Like their presence is like larger out here. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
You got stabbed by Ben Kronberg?
Dude, no, I got stabbed by this fucking by this gang.
Okay.
And I don't want to fucking
deal
you know
with
what I
it.
mean?
Totally.
Like I don't want to fucking.
You're good, dude.
Yeah.
Well, we have a big listener in the I think you would call it the gang community. That's kind of my audience. What I go for is gang community.
Like you're only dealing with, like,
I'm the
disciplined youth.
All right, we could talk about more about punching your dad. That's pretty
Yeah,
entertaining.
dude, my dad sucks.
What were you
I
like?
like my dad now.
What were you like when you were 10? Did you skateboard? Did you fucking
When I was 10, I was
like when you were younger? I mean, just not necessarily when you were causing trouble.
selling drugs was fun.
Yeah, but you weren't doing
Selling-
that at 10, no.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't know. I think I was a loser at 10. I think I was. I don't.
You're still living that life,
Yeah,
bro.
I think I was a fucking loser.
What 10-year-old is killing? There's not like every 10-year-old's a
Well, I
loser.
got picked on a lot. When I was a kid, I got that shit. I was like always the fucking
Your siblings
Yeah.
fucking. You were the youngest of
of like
12.
10 or something like that. Yeah.
They say it's cheaper by the dozen.
Dude, it sucks. I don't like.
Are you close with any of your siblings?
Not really.
No.
No. They like all have bonds together, but I'm like the only one that like isn't bonded to anybody.
Yeah, fuck them. You don't
They
need
were
them.
like, yeah. You know what's really fucked up? This is really fucked up. Is when I was a baby, my sister used to fucking make me cry and then take pictures of me.
Whoa, where are these
And
photos
they
now?
had like a whole album that just said Dana crying. And you would open it up and it was like 40 fucking pictures and just me crying.
Damn.
My eyes out. And you're like doing fucked up shit to me.
At all ages?
Yeah, it's fucked up,
Yeah, that'll lead to some fucking.
I'm like,
future.
God, they had me in like, dude, there's this one photo. I can't find the album. It's gone. It's gone. Fucking, it's so funny. There's this one picture of me in like a kiddie pool, and I'm just fucking crying. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah.
I should probably get an album of that as an adult. Just like Austin crying.
That's how we should raise our kids.
You thought that was good for you? You don't think that led to adult trauma you might not be processing yet?
Dude, it's good now.
It's good now.
It's working with me even now.
I feel like the Denver scene has been very accepting of you. I feel like you've been crushing here.
I was scared at first because, like, I mean, the first couple of days, I was like feeling myself. I was like, but then I don't know.
Wait, you thought you were hot shit? That's what you were saying?
No, I was like, man, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Right? And now it's like, now that I'm out here, I don't fucking know anybody.
You know, dude, you've like bonded with the scene more than I did when I first moved to Denver.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, I still am hated. I feel like I deal with that on a daily basis. Just like not cared for or whatnot.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone either enjoys talking to you or is entertained by you.
Well, there's just so many fucking comics and there's so many shows. Like, I feel like there's so many comics but not enough shows.
Start your own shit.
I'm thinking about it.
Dude, call it like Boston's fucking own and only book people not from Boston. I don't know. Start a showcase where
I was thinking about that, but then I was like, "That's hack."
what is your?
I can't.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying some stupid.
Let me rip that fucking little vapey. That thing is strong.
The vapey.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Turn this thing down, dude.
No.
Dude, this thing is fucking ridiculous.
Take it easy.
Look at this thing.
It's impressive. Shows you TikToks on the side. I mean, I'm sure it's doing damage.
Like at night, like, do you ever feel like you're like fucking losing your breath?
No, I probably because I smoked cigarettes for fucking 15 years, which is a crazy number to say for cigarettes. That's like an 80-year-old woman, like, comment. I smoked cigarettes for 15 years.
Do you smoke cigarettes?
Nah, I wish. They're way cool.
I have a mouth that says I smoke cigarettes.
You have the voice of a cigarette smoker for sure.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I like want to quit, but then I'm like,
They look cool.
If I fucking quit now, then like what I've already done damage.
Yeah,
you know?
but
like
they say the lungs are like one of the only parts of the body that can like heal themselves. I don't know.
What's that?
The lungs.
They can heal themselves?
Oh, I guess like rejuvenate.
Yeah. Who's that?
I don't know. Probably the police. Because you're knocking on fucking randoms' doors. Now I'm curious, and the podcast is on a hold.
Dude, Dude, I'm so scared right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, I'm
It's
so
fine.
fucking scared right now, dude.
So, for context reasons, the doorbell rang, I believe, because Dana, when he pulled up here, just walked into another random house thinking it was fucking Evans. And now they're fine. It sounds friendly out there. Evan's a nice guy. He probably like looked out his window and just watched you walk.
I'm not trying to go back to jail.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
How many
fuck
times have you
jail.
been?
3 times?
3 times? I got you beat there.
Dude, that shit sucks.
I got you beat there. Would you go to? I mean, you went to juvie.
What was that?
That was my neighbor.
What did he say?
Just making sure you weren't lost.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You are lost. You look like you're lost in life, dude. Lost in life. The neighbor fucking. I tried to give context to whatever pod. There was a whole moment of silence where we.
Idiot, dude. I'm such a fucking idiot.
Don't go
dude.
walking in.
Dude, I don't know sometimes.
I gave you the address, bro.
Dude, the light was on and it was just like my heart, you know, cling to it. I was like,
Led
this
the
is
way.
a warm home. This is
Something you've never experienced
this is a
before.
warm home.
It felt like there was a nice family in there.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I like how the neighbor came to check in.
I'm so glad that they didn't call the police.
No, I don't even think they would, dude. I mean, we have a weird neighborhood. We get weird people all the time.
Yeah.
I have people knock on my door. Quebec is right there.
Yeah.
So, weirdos walk around. Yeah, I think he literally was just like, is he all right? He looked lost. I was like, yeah.
Yes, he is. He's
I think he
definitely lost.
But we got him.
Well, I think you've been crushing in Denver. I watched you do a set the other night and fucking smash. And it felt like it was effortlessly.
Yeah.
But
I look at some of my old tapes, though. You ever look at your old
yeah, I don't even listen anymore.
Yeah.
I hate it.
What, to your new stuff?
It's comedy.
Yeah. I can't do it.
Yeah.
You sit all night. Let me rip that thing again.
Just such a turd. Yeah, right, dude. The other night you went up early at Rover. That's a decent spot, and you smashed.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, you smashed at Rover.
Dude, I fucking love comedy.
Yeah.
I fucking love comedy, dude.
You do put off the vibe that this is all you got, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like
It's
this
all-
dude fucking lives for this shit.
Yeah. I do it every night.
Yeah.
I've done it every night since I've landed.
Fuck yeah. That's called
I'm like
grinding.
fucking-
You're getting up probably 2-3 times a night
Yeah,
on some
dude.
nights.
You said since you've landed?
yeah.
No shit.
Which is like a month and a half.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like
2 months.
That's something you could like sell Denver comedy with.
Yeah.
Like you can get up every single night
Yeah.
from the minute you get here.
For sure. And it's an easy operated system. No one's charging for mics yet.
Yeah.
So it's still a place that
I don't
you
think
can
you should charge for mics.
It's yeah,
You know?
it depends.
It's already hard enough
yeah.
to be like going to mics and sitting through your fucking show with a long ass list.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get up till like, and I gotta pay $5 to be in it. Like, dude, come on.
Yeah. No,
So
it's
in
there's
Boston, in the scene up there, is there any barking or is it all barking?
Oh yeah, it's barking.
fucking
backing.
backing.
Yeah, some of the guys wouldn't let me do it at first.
I wouldn't either.
Well, I was actually doing it with this one kid, and I'm not even there anymore. I can fucking say this. Fuck this kid, dude.
Yeah, he sounds like a douchebag.
Dude, he was like doing this thing where he was almost treating me like I wasn't handsome enough to be on the street with him.
Wait, Abercrombie Finch model?
You weren't
Yeah.
handsome enough?
Yeah, so
Comedy's not
yeah,
being about handsome.
yeah. So he wouldn't let me he's like, dude, you're scaring away girls. Go away.
Girls.
Yeah.
'Cause they're the best audience
Yeah.
members most of the time.
Fucking brutal, dude.
That's fun. Backing. Were you
But then-
getting... Yeah, go ahead.
There was one girl that went to that show, right? And then,
Because of you?
no,
Absolutely not. No.
absolutely no. But I was with my buddy, and he also had a spot, and fucking we went up, and then afterwards she took us back to her apartment, and then she was like, she started giving us like a fashion show, and then after, like, we were like, dude.
Was there music playing?
Yeah, there was music playing.
It was like
dude.
an 80s
Oh
montage?
my god, it was fucking crazy.
What kind of clothes? Like regular day shit? Or?
Just like shit she just
Shit
bought?
she just bought. Yeah, like, yeah.
That's a flex, dude.
Dude,
That's a
and then
flex.
she came, dude, and like me and him kept dapping up because we were like, dude, we're getting it tonight. And then afterwards, she like turned the music off and she was like, I'm bored. You guys can leave now. And we were like, dude, we just fucking sat through that for the.
You actually were just at a drag show?
Yeah, she just fucking. Yeah.
It was just a dude dressing up for you. Just a tall, lanky man.
Getting fucking laid tonight.
Fuck yeah. You were vulnerable the other night, and you told me a story about seeing your buddy's dick. That was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She took you
Dude,
back.
if you ever see your buddy's dick, dude,
No, that wasn't even the
dude,
cool part of the
it
story.
makes the relationship go to like the next.
All right, I'll whip it out.
Dude, no, not right now. It's not special.
It's not
The
special.
Louis C.K. Bond.
It's not, dude. Fuck that. No, because like if you go in to do what you're about to do,
Go in, you mean go out.
Is that your only threesome experience that you shared with me the other night?
I have another one, but I don't want to talk about that one.
Dude,
That one's
it was a woman
weird.
that took him and his buddy back to her shop, which they thought was like a clothing store or a fucking flower shop. Mechanic shop. He took him back to a mechanic shop.
Okay. We're
Brought him
talking
out
about
subs,
that
dude.
one? Oh, man. Okay.
That one.
So this fucking chick, tells me and my buddy she wants us to come back, and we're like, okay. So we go back, and she's saying we're going to my shop. And we're like, okay, it's probably like a fucking
Beauty salon. Or
crystal shop or
Crystal
a fucking like a art or a fucking
Studio.
fabric something. I don't know, but it's a mechanic.
Shop.
It's like a fucking muffler place. Like,
Oh, dude,
it's a fucking,
there's some muff.
dude, it's a fucking muffler place. And then when we go in, she has to like turn on the generator, and she like rolls her sleeves up and fucking, you know.
Damn, dude.
And then she's like, "Are you boys hungry?" And she brings out. So he had like a steak and cheese. I had like an Italian something, and we're just eating. And then she comes out in like fucking just a dress, right? And then she's like, "Drop him."
Whoa.
Drop him. That's exactly. This chick was such a corn.
You talking about the two sandwiches?
Dude,
I like that you got a threesome
Yeah,
on the
we-
back
we
of like a
finished the
90s
sandwich.
Chevy.
And then we just dropped our pants,
So-
you know, and then we fucking, you know, we were doing it all. You know, we were fucking,
You went to
we were
Beantown.
going, we were like, you know, and we were fucking, we high-fived a couple times.
Whoa.
You know? Yeah, dude. we were
Bonding.
fucking- and, like, we had a conversation before, like, while we were eating the subs. Like, this isn't gay. Like,
The old
this
sub talk.
This isn't gay.
Hey, man. Bros before mechanics, all right?
Like, just
Subs.
don't even look at my wiener. And I won't look at your wiener, dude. And
Don't ask, don't
but
tell.
then you do.
You do look at
Then it comes to a point.
It's like when there's like an accident in the other
Yeah.
lane, dude. You gotta peek.
Dude,
that. I mean, it's gonna end up in line of sight. I guarantee you at some point.
respect.
Respect.
Like, if
The
you ever,
old
dude,
mechanic shop threesome. It's
Was he slinging hog?
no.
no. Oh, that's.
No.
I mean, that's yeah. At least he wasn't intimidating you at the
No.
same time.
No.
That's gotta suck when the other guy whips out.
Just a
honestly,
hog.
I felt it made me feel bad.
Oh, you
You
had
know,
the
like,
hog
I
in the
was like-
situation.
I was like,
Okay.
damn, there's nothing we can do. I've been trying to teach this dude.
Is that the coolest thing that's ever happened after a comedy show? Was the old threesome in a muffler shop?
Dude, before I left, I was in Manchester, and one of the bouncers beat the shit out of me outside a club.
For something you said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he beat the piss out of me.
Do you remember exactly what it was that pushed him over the limit?
Cause I didn't know he was a bouncer,
You just started talking shit.
and I walked outside, and I was like, he was taking IDs.
Yeah.
And we never have IDs taken at
Yeah.
the comedy show.
Yeah.
It's just like we never have a bouncer.
Yeah.
It's pretty open.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people go.
Yeah. Most comedy shows.
Yeah.
Not
no,
a
like
lot
not a lot of people go, so they're like able to pick out like who's drinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's easy.
Yeah.
Fucking, and then I went out there, and because there's never a bouncer, he's taking IDs. I made a joke like, this guy ain't even a fucking bouncer. Right? And unprovoked, like, dude, he just started beating the shit out of me. Like, he didn't even say, yes, I am a bouncer. Which could have been, like, a better response to that.
Then punching.
Like, dude, just yoked me up.
And this is like
Down
during a comedy show or after?
Before my
Before.
set.
Before your set, did you
Yeah.
go up?
I went up, and I was, like, bleeding from my face.
You do love
Yeah.
this shit, dude.
Dude, cops came.
Yeah, while you're on stage.
And the cops were like, dude, talking shit to me. Like I did something wrong.
Were they talking to you while you were on stage? So they're like, hey, sir, we need to talk with you.
Like before I
Yeah.
went up.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they came up, like, and there was this one cop. He just like, the other one liked me,
Yeah.
but he just like did not want to fucking, like he wanted to lock me up.
That's wild.
And I was like, I'm not even drinking. And I went, fucking.
There's some corners of Boston that are like serious comedy corners, yeah? Like
Little
blocks,
bit.
yeah.
Little bit.
Because there's like, I mean, there's definitely history there.
Like
I mean-
Nick's Comedy Stop is really good.
That's the
like,
go-to.
Yeah, that's like your Comedy Works.
Yeah.
But you guys we don't get the opportunity.
You
What?
finally stepped on that stage, yeah?
Yeah,
Fun?
that was sick.
Yeah.
I fucking
You probably fucking ripped.
dude.
You probably ripped for 2
I've
minutes.
never had a reaction like that in my life.
Dude, that room,
I
that room, it gets thunderous. Like, I mean, you put 25, 30 people in there, and
Yeah.
it feels like fucking 200.
That was cool.
Yeah.
It's
No,
so amplified.
And that room is it's just something special. The fact that we get to get up there on a somewhat regular basis is pretty dope. You know?
I'll never go to a comedy class.
You also don't have a style of something that would work in a comedy class, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're not, I mean, you are set up punchline because I think you fucking crush at that, but people would be more just like, I mean, because you're automatically entertaining when you get up there. It's just the joke structure and it's there. You already like, and nothing's gonna prepare you more for comedy than sitting at an open mic watching 30 people bomb.
Oh,
And then
man.
you think you have what it takes to turn the room around,
Yeah.
and then you fucking bomb too. Because you'll spend fucking 3 hours being like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, and watch me go up there and fucking do my tricks. And then
I forget all of it.
and then you just, or I've bombed fucking more than most.
Should be writing that shit down, you know?
Yeah.
All those little things.
But those are also, I mean, I have riffs on like certain rooms that used to like have mics or like places that riff only works in the fucking, in that one room, you know? Like it's because they've got stupid ass barrels. I'll say something dumb about the barrels, but I've said it fucking 45 times beforehand.
I think like taking mushrooms has helped with like comedy.
Yeah.
for me.
Did you start that in Boston? Did you start doing mushrooms in Boston?
I've been doing them like forever. But like
Forever.
now doing comedy, like fuck, dude.
Do you just microdose or do you?
No, I trip hard.
Yeah, you eat a bunch of them just every once in a while.
Yeah.
When I was first put on probation, they couldn't test for mushrooms, so I spent that summer like every 2-3 days eating like an eighth of mushrooms, and it was fun. I mean, I had some weird moments where like I freaked out in Walmart one time because the fluorescent lights were too aggressive, and I didn't tell my friends that I was high on mushrooms, and all of a sudden I was like, I can't fucking be in here, and they were like, what the hell is your deal, dude? I was like, the lights are too bright, and then I just went outside and waited for them.
Dude, when I first started, I did acid for the first time. And I was like 2 months in. And I like had this fucking premonition of me like growing old with my girlfriend in this like shitty house. And I was like, dude, I don't want to do that, dude. And then I broke up with her, quit my job, and I fucking,
It's rock and roll, dude.
yeah, dude.
It's the beginning of an origin story.
Yeah.
Dana Fola.
I quit my fucking, I miss that job so much. I made so much money, dude. I'd make like $1,600 a week.
Damn.
Dude.
That's more money than you should probably have.
God. I had so much shit. I had so much shit.
What?
I had like
What were you doing?
I had like 3 cars. I was mixing chemicals for like
Oh yeah, I
fabric
remember you
products
telling me
and
about that you were actually like have a college.
shit. Yeah.
What was high school like?
Shitty.
Yeah.
Shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you had decent grades.
Dude, I feel like everybody in school, like, like to start with my family, like to start like where everybody was like, yo, fuck that baby. You know what I mean? Like at school. Then when I like went to school, everybody was like, yo, fuck that kid, dude.
I don't see. That's the thing is, I find you so likable and entertaining, but I think have maybe an abstract attraction to humans because, like I said, it's always like the person with the fucked up story that I'm like, dude, tell me everything.
Yeah.
Tell me everything.
Fucking with school, dude. One time a teacher told me to like kill myself. We were playing this game and she was like, Dana, get up and play. And I was like, I don't wanna. She's like, why don't you want to play? 'Cause it's stupid. And then she's like, then why don't you kill yourself? She said that. That's fucking true, dude. She said that. And I went home.
You should have played the fucking
home
game.
to my mom. And I was like, Ma, the fucking teacher told me to kill myself. And she's like, she didn't say that. She wouldn't fucking believe me. And then I went to the principal and I told her, I was like, excuse me, but the fucking teacher told me to kill myself.
Excuse
and she's like, she didn't say that. You're making that up. And I was like, dude, I'm not making it up. And then, yeah.
I don't believe you.
I mean, I'm just glad you didn't listen to her.
Oh my God.
She would, or I mean, if you would have, that would have made her feel like a real asshole.
Yeah.
She would have been like, dude, I told that kid to kill himself yesterday and he did it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
He just like looked at her like,
Okay. What
you
grade?
think I won't?
What grade was that?
Oh, fuck.
Dude, see, I feel like you've already powered through like so much with just like not even just hate, not even like, you know what I mean, or dislike or
Things I
not
like.
feeling accepted.
Yeah.
What do you like? I feel like you got some autistic tics. Like, what are you into? Like old cars?
Eminem,
the rapper.
Eminem.
I thought you were talking about counting them in a jar.
No. Those
Eminem.
are pretty, but
Is that your biggest like creative inspiration?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
8 Mile.
Oh my God, dude. Everything.
Who's
about it.
who's the Boston Eminem?
Me?
That's tight.
Dude,
I'll claim it, dude.
Yeah,
That's tight.
You are the real Slim and Shady.
You are.
I'm the real Slim Daney.
You are shady.
Dude,
That is for sure.
I fucking, dude. Oh man, I've spent so much time.
You're the Marshall Mathers.
Oh God, he's just so good. Everything he does, like everything he makes.
His part in Interview was my favorite.
Which one?
The Interview, the movie, the comedy.
Oh my God.
When he's like, "Yeah, I'm gay." And they're like, wait, what was that last part you just said? He's like, I'm a homosexual. And they're like homosexual. He's like I have sex with
rectum is real.
And he just like plays that part where he fucking crushes.
I think it's cool he did that. Mm-hmm. That's like,
And he did it like so Eminem status where he was just like sitting back, was like, yeah, I mean, all that stuff is real. I mean, like,
I'm not really joking around.
It's so funny.
I'm really fucking dude.
Boston. You a Lenny Bruce fan? Lenny Bruce.
Lenny Bruce?
Bruce Bruce's brother?
Dude,
Oh my God, I've met fucking Steve Sweeney.
Yeah, well, I don't think you met Lenny Bruce.
I haven't met Lenny
I just
Bruce.
know he was arrested in Boston for
I've met
fucking
Lenny Clark.
Lenny Clark.
You know Lenny Clark?
I don't know if I know
Boston legend, fucking Lenny Clark.
Boston legend
Oh man,
Lenny
Lord.
Clark.
Boston legend.
No, I just know Lenny Bruce was arrested in Boston
Really?
for saying cocksucker.
Really?
Yeah.
You said cocksucker.
He's cocksucker. And
Okay.
and they arrested him. But then like 42 years after he died, they released him of his charges because it was infringement of freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And he was like very specific where it was like a homophobic. They called him homophobic because he said cocksucker. And he said, I never referred to it as a man or a woman that's the cocksucker. There's nothing wrong with being a cocksucker.
Do you think that cancel culture isn't real?
It's a conspiracy?
No, I don't know. I mean, because, like, if you think about it like that, like the way you just said it, you know, like, they can cancel you, right? But,
Well,
do you mean has it always existed?
What do you mean?
Like, has cancel culture always been there? It's not like a new thing?
No, I'm saying, like, do you think that it's, like, really, like it's sustainable?
No. I mean, I think it can do damage, and I think the people can get what they're looking out of it, and that's whether it's a clout chasing fucking lowlife or someone who's looking to be the one who's like, oh, I told on that person and I got them in trouble. Like, that's lowlife shit.
Yeah.
When you're focused on destroying someone else's life than bettering yours, you're a fucking lowlife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the fact that that someone would be that affected by just something like someone said is crazy. By no means do I have the motivation to go online and be like, so-and-so said something.
Yeah.
If anything, it's forgotten about fucking 12 minutes ago.
I'm just saying, like, personally, I think it's like, I mean, look at Louis C.K., dude.
Yeah.
He's just like, dude, that's fucking crazy.
But he's still selling out. And I mean, there's a dozen comics that have done wrong, or I mean, Seinfeld
Chris
and
D'Elia's
fucking
doing it now.
yeah. I mean,
Chris D'Elia is,
and they're still gonna sell tickets. It's not like the
D'Elia
people
just did a special.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is, and there's plenty of people on all spectrums of that are still gonna be fans.
I can say what I want.
Yeah. Well, and that's part of like, I mean, getting into this. It's not like I push the envelope or I try to like say edgy things, but I do believe in freedom of speech. That's for damn sure.
Here's a hot take.
Okay.
You know how the economy is wicked fucked up right now?
I've heard about it, yeah.
Fucked up. So, like, you guys know. Right? So here's my thing. Like, what's one of the largest businesses right now that's grossing the most amount of money?
Like Amazon or
Fucking like OnlyFans.
oh yeah,
Right?
for sure.
So check
Especially
this out.
out of COVID.
This is a conspiracy I got. Okay? You fucking smoke another.
Smoke another.
Fucking OnlyFans is ruining the economy.
Oh, you think OnlyFans is trying to burn the dollar?
They got millions of men from all walks of life: construction workers, factory workers, guys like you and me, low lifes, bums, everybody investing money. What does the money go back into? DoorDash.
Okay.
Shit, Amazon. And now all these other businesses are failing, except food and clothing is going way up.
And Netflix.
And Netflix.
Netflix is even,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
dude,
sure,
Hulu
failing.
just went to like $20 with ads. This is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it
Fucking
came free with my phone plan. I was stoked about that.
Are you Netflix guys?
Netflix is I think my go-to, but it's because I pass out to everything.
I like Hulu.
Hulu, just to keep up on television.
Yeah, I like TV
The old
shows.
babysitter coming back.
Yeah, dude.
The television.
Yeah. Yeah, I like watching The Simpsons.
Yeah, that's good shit.
That's classic.
That's Disney.
I was gonna say, well,
Yeah,
they
it
do
is
have
Disney
new.
now.
They do.
Oh,
Hulu does have seasons, but yeah, Disney
Yeah.
has it all.
Disney's the big pimp in this bitch, huh? Dude.
That's the gang you should be afraid of talking about.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, Disney will fuck you up, bro.
Yeah, Disney
you
will
even
fuck
get
you.
caught in fucking Wonderland.
I think I could be a Disney
A Disney. Oh, you would have crushed as a Disney kid,
Dude.
a Disney actor as a teen.
Yeah.
Man,
You do kind of remind me of Sid from Toy Story.
Oh God. This is the most, dude.
You heard that one before?
Yeah.
yeah, you look like Sid if he only tormented his own genitalia.
Oh my God. What else did I get? I used to, dude. When I was in high school, fucking kids thought I was like Jewish. I'm not. I'm like so far from Jewish.
So
Like,
far.
Wait, what does that mean?
I know.
What do you
There's so many. There's so many things that you could be that I would picture
No,
as
like
further.
I'm Irish Catholic. You know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
One of the real ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking,
A true boy.
dude. Jewish, dude. Fuck, dude, kids were like throwing pennies at me. Kids used to like pelt me with pennies and I'd come
just
home
pick
and
'em
I would
up.
have like bruises. And my mom would be like, "What is that on your arm?"
You're like penny
I
bruises.
fell
You wouldn't even tell her.
on pennies.
I mean, I guess she didn't believe you that
Yeah,
you
she
that your
wouldn't
teacher
fucking-
told you to kill
Yeah.
yourself.
I could basically tell him anything. I remember one time I came home with broken ankles, right?
Multiple.
How did you get home?
I know, multiple broken
Yeah.
ankles.
Yeah, my buddy called his mom, and because my mom would come, right, and I had to go to the house first.
Yeah.
So fucking, like,
Broken.
yeah,
Broken
dude, I
ankles?
went into the house. Like, my buddy's like helping carry me in, and like, dude, both my ankles are shattered, right? And I'm like, Ma, can you call the hospital? I broke my ankles, and she like
says,
got
"Go
mad
fucking-"
at me. She's like, "What the fuck, Dana? It's always something with you."
What happened
I
there?
was gonna say, how'd you break both of your ankles?
I was skateboarding.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you props for that.
Yeah.
What trick?
I know.
Dude,
I was
I was fucking hitting the movie stairs.
like a 5-stair.
There's like a fucking in the back of the movie theater. It was like an 8 or 10 step. And I
Okay,
could tell
all right.
myself I could do it.
You were going for an ollie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and
You got a caveman, something like that.
Dude,
first.
it
You
was
got a
just-
boneless in a few times.
dude, nope, I fucking went
Was it
straight
first?
the fuck down.
Did you battle with it, or did you just first go and just blew
Dude,
your
I
ankles
think,
out?
I think it was like the first or second try, dude. Yeah,
That stairs. Did you go
Yeah.
back and
because
get it?
other kids were doing it like it was nothing, and I was like, I could fucking do that. That's nothing.
That's nothing.
I've skated some spots in Boston. There's that brick quarter.
Yeah,
That's fucking gnarly.
yeah, dude.
Fancy Lad is from there too.
All the hills are sick too.
Yeah.
The hills are fucking nasty, especially
In
Leominster.
Leominster,
Yeah, dude.
Leominster skateboarding.
Yeah, I lived on Crescent Knoll.
Gross.
That fucking place sucked.
A knoll.
That just sounds like two random words put
I
together.
know.
Yeah,
and well,
it
and that's
was-
like no other. Everything else is like a street or an
knoll.
avenue.
It's
Like,
not like a
like
street.
Cinnamon Lake or something.
Crescent.
Crescent Knoll.
That fucking place sucked. I was the only kid.
The movie
I was
theater
the only-
10
I was
stair.
the only white kid on my block.
Surrounded by what?
There was this kid Raul next door, and then there was this girl Cynthia
All right.
across the street, and then there was Gene and fucking Gene, Heaven.
Are these
and
all older people?
Denzel? No, they were my age. We were like 7.
I thought you said you were the only kid.
He's the only white kid.
I was the only white kid. Yeah.
the
And then
only
there was
white kid.
Buddha down the street.
Booter?
Buddha.
Buddha.
We called him Buddha because he was fat.
It checks out. That checks out. That checks out.
And yeah.
That's wild. Both your ankles and your mom just got pissed.
Yeah, my mom got pissed. She was like mad at me. She was like, I'm not taking you to the hospital. You can call the ambulance and they can come here and get you.
You're like, you want to
And
pay
then
for
you can
that?
find your own way home. And I was like, you fucking kidding me right now? I'm fucking bleeding. My bone is exposed. Can you fucking help me out?
Damn.
My mom
old-
was like, dude, call an Uber.
Do you still talk with your parents at all?
No.
No?
No.
When was the last time you spoke with your mother?
I talked to my dad.
Your
actually.
dad? Yeah.
I talked to my dad because my dad just like.
Is your dad anything like you?
I feel like I'm like my dad.
Yeah, I feel like you're like your dad. Your dad was the one with 2 kids beforehand? Or 8? 6? And then your mom had 2 other ones, and you were the youngest of the bunch?
Yeah.
Dude, you are the fucking runt of the litter.
Dude. Yeah.
I'm surprised you made it, bro.
Yeah, bro. They fucking took pictures of me crying. You know, they all have perfect teeth. I was the only one they didn't get braces.
Because, yeah, when you get 8 other kids' braces, by the time you fucking the other one comes around, you're like, you're dealing with it, dude.
You're like, dude, you're on your fucking...
You're dealing with it. That's humorous. Lemonstar.
Yeah.
Did they have a comedy scene?
What's that?
You just have to, like, go to Boston. How far away from Boston are you?
Oh, fucking... Well, when I started doing comedy, I was in Manchester,
Yeah.
New Hampshire. And that city is something, dude. It's
Good or bad?
I don't know. I'm glad I started out there out of all places because a lot. I mean, it sucks, but it's like good for you.
Yeah, is it much smaller?
It feels like looking back on it, it feels like a training ground.
Yeah.
To me. You know, that was like my fucking because people will get in the crowd and fucking say whatever. There's no PC culture out there.
No.
I mean, they'll fucking, dude, they'll say some shit. Dude, on the drive home, you're going to be like, dude, whatever. You're like, you're that.
And that's just hecklers or other comedians?
Just fucking regular people.
Yeah.
You know?
Not giving a fuck?
Just a bunch of Buddhas.
Dude, they'll fucking come in and be like, you suck. And people will just laugh. And that's the worst part is when people are laughing at the heckler.
Yeah, when a heckler gets a bigger laugh, it happens.
Dude. Oh, man.
Yeah, people up there are dickheads. Not in a bad way, but just like I feel like there's a overabundance of dudes that are way too loud, way too often.
Don't you have a
And
joke
have
about...
no awareness?
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree.
Don't you... I feel like that's...
can agree
You're just
with it.
describing Dana.
I think I've seen that a couple times in my life.
Make a real Robert De Niro face when you do that.
I've seen it a couple times.
Boston, fucking New Hampshire.
Yeah, dude.
I've never been.
Never been?
I've never been.
It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like the comedy scene would be my cup of tea.
Oh, man.
I mean, I guess I would have fun with
It's
that.
good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's really, it's like, yeah.
I would
I
have
don't
fun
know.
with that. Aggressive people in the audience. I like fucking with people.
Oh my God, when I first started, I think it was like 3 months in, and I got into this roast battle, and they put me up against this dude. I didn't think anything of it, but the night of the battle, I looked him up, and he had been doing comedy for like 8 years or something like that. And then I was like, dude,
You looked him up the day of.
I'm a fucking, yeah. Well, I didn't know what I was doing back then. You know, I had no clue. When I was going to open mics, I had like fucking bottles of Grey Goose. I'm like snorting fucking pills and shit. And like,
Tight.
You were bringing bottles to mics?
oh my God, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I was getting fucked up.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
was getting fucked up. Like the past year, like I've gotten like fucking sober. I was going fucked up to shows, and I'd be like fucking.
But I feel like that's not even good to grow as a comedian, though, you know?
Oh, it's
The worst.
you know, it's different for everybody. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
was
you
gonna
know,
say he was gonna agree with you and then decided not to.
yeah, you know, it's like I'm glad
I just
that happened.
I guess I've seen people like go up multiple nights or whatever back to back, like blacked out drunk, where you're like, dude, like at least try to craft it, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
I mean, I'm all for partying and going up.
I do.
well back then when I first started, I was like a totally different.
Yeah, for sure.
I see what you mean by you're not working on much.
Yeah.
If you're in that state, because you're not going to take away much from it. But
or if your whole act depends on you being drunk, like
no
that's
good.
yeah. Then you're gonna get fucking booked to do something where they're like, oh, we can't serve alcohol here, and then you're gonna be like,
oh, you're saying like you shouldn't be drunk. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I totally. I mean, I smoke weed and shit.
But also,
Dude,
I think
I
it's.
want to hit that so bad.
were you thinking that Austin was suggesting you get wasted, like be drunk for sets?
No, I thought he was saying like it's not good to fucking. I thought he was saying it's not good to like come out of that. I don't know. What the fuck he was saying.
I want you to stay as drunk as possible.
I thought that's what the fuck he just said. And I was like, there's no fucking.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for having fun, or every once in a while, like, or I've seen people like get wasted on their birthday and still go do a set and stuff.
Yeah,
but at
that's
the same
like
time,
one thing, you know, because it's your birthday.
The part that troubles me is when I hear people talk about when they were in the era of like a beer before their set, and then when they, because I do drink at least probably a beer before I go up, and most of that's just out of waiting for 3 hours, or fucking I just worked all day and I'm at a mic and everyone's hanging out, and it just seems nice to have a beer.
yeah. It's understandable,
and I don't think I'm losing that much. Like, it's not like I'm drinking a mixed drink and it'll take me an hour to nurse one. You know, like I'm taking my time with it. But people will talk about that era of their comedy, and they're like, once I stopped doing that, I got so much better. I actually started taking it seriously. I wasn't there for the hang. I wasn't there just to enjoy a beer. I was there to actually work on some shit.
But you're also not abusing it. Like I said, we've had multiple people in the scene that I've just seen get blacked out drunk every night. Or I hosted an open mic where people would just come in wasted and be like, "I'm ready to go up." And
That's also a 10:30 mic.
That was
Everybody's
a shitty
wasted.
Mic. You go to Scruffy Murphy's?
Yeah.
Shout out Scruffy McMurphy. You like it? It seems like it seems like a place.
Face, dude. Fucking poor bastard.
Mace face. Oh yeah. He did get.
Quentin was outside Lions Lair, and this girl like just came up and she was like, "Hey," and then she maced him, and he fell to the ground. He's screaming in pain. He's like, "Ah, you fucking bitch! You just maced me!" Right? He's squirming in pain, and then she walks over to him again, and then she's like, "Hey, look at this." He looks up, maces him again.
That didn't happen.
Yeah.
That happened.
Wait.
And he told me that last Monday.
I had just finished smoking a fucking joint.
Wait, like Charlie Brown, where like he got tricked twice,
Yeah.
and he fell for it again
Yeah.
and looked
Look
up.
at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And I'm walking into 7-Eleven to like get a hot dog, and I looked over and I was like, "Dude, that looks like Quentin." And then I didn't think anything of it. I was like, "It's
I had
probably
that-
just a crackhead."
I had that moment where I drove by Quentin one day, and I was like, I think that's Quentin. And
No, he had to go up. He went up after that, I think.
Quentin blends in well with the homeless.
he did go up.
He
So
went
do
up
I.
after that.
So do I.
After he got maced. He I think won the Gong Show with that.
Wow.
And
think
he
he-
had fucking won the first show.
Yeah, he won the Gong Show.
I think it was a pity win. No, I'm just kidding.
I did laugh really hard. He told me that story last Wednesday or something night where he's like, "I got maced last night." I was like, "What?" And he told me the whole story, and I was definitely laughing.
That's crazy.
Especially at the second part where she was like, look at this.
Look at this. Why would you look at that? Why would you? I wonder if it's something better.
Damn, and then just to get tricked again.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
Yeah.
So what did he do? Did he like just put water in his eyes and
Dude, he was like drinking milk and fucking
drinking milk?
Everyone
Yeah.
said he came into like Lion's Lair like crying and like, oh.
He probably couldn't see.
That's such a funny misunderstanding. They're like, dude,
Why did she do it? Did she
he's
say
really upset right now.
what it was about?
No idea. I don't know what he did.
I honestly, I think it sounded, I mean, with his story, I mean, I'm sure it was pretty honest, but yeah, he said it was like out uncalled for. Like he was just like telling her, I don't even remember what it was exactly.
But they were like mid conversation or something.
And she just like was like,
I mean, she was in the
way he
it was
described
in the
it,
middle of a busy 7-Eleven parking lot.
yeah, the way he described it fucking sounded like, oh no, yeah, he was accused of stealing and he wasn't stealing. Like he was waiting for
And
like
the cashier was like laughing at him. And he was like, yo, is he still out there? That's funny. This cashier is laughing. Everybody was having a good time except for Quentin.
yeah, because yeah, someone said he was like accused of stealing, and he was like, "I'm not stealing anything." And then they like went outside, and the lady was just like, "Ah!" And then he had to go up, which is the funniest part to me.
I relate with that.
Yeah, well, you had to. Yeah, you got the shit beat out of you and had to go up.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
That's called
That's
rock and
punk
roll.
rock,
Yeah,
dude.
do you still do time after
You
getting
don't
the
see a
shit
lot of the
kicked out of you?
bands before going up, jumping in the mosh pit. But
Like-
if they did, that would be.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty that do. But yeah, that is. I like being in the audience, not a mosh pit, I guess. I like a mosh pit, but before like I go up on stage, I like being in the audience. I think it sets the endorphins off that I'm having fun.
I also can't sit in the audience too long, though.
No.
You sit in that room for more than an hour, and then you go up, and you're just like, what's the point of comedy?
Yeah, I mean it depends on the room, but yeah, I
I think
get
you
what you're
have to
saying.
be
Yeah.
fresh. I think you have to come in with like a fresh energy and be a new person, or else you're just going to replicate exactly how the room already feels.
Yeah, it is a weird. I don't know. Like I
You
said,
should
it
say how
depends on.
you feel.
Yeah.
You know, that's like, you know, after I got stabbed, I made this like agreement in my head with myself that like I've been treated like a bitch my entire life, and now I'm not gonna like fucking like I'm not gonna ever like if I want to say something to somebody.
You're going to take your stab.
Like, I'm gonna fucking say it because I may never have the chance to say it again.
It's
And
that
I don't
moment.
want to die with fucking words left unsaid. Even though sometimes it's, you know, sometimes you're like, maybe I couldn't have said that.
But I mean, I think that's a powerful. I mean, yeah, you gotta. I don't know. I don't regret anything I say. I feel very confident in the words that I use, but yeah.
I'm just saying, it could be tomorrow. It could be, dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit could be, dude, I'm scared. I don't want to fucking die. I have like so much more shit to do.
Yeah.
Before I fucking.
Well, I think you got a long life to live. Like I said, you've overcome, I feel like, plenty to be where you're at.
Do you think it would have been better to watch Mac Miller get old?
Now,
Do you think-
just
Hot take.
hot take. Do I think it would have
Based off of how the
been?
last hot take went, dude.
I mean, I'm sure he still had bangers left in him.
Yeah, but like he did a lot.
Yeah.
Like he did a fucking. But like, look at like Eminem.
Do you think if Eminem would have died 10 years ago,
Oh,
legendary status?
man.
Dude, before
If
relapse.
Eminem would have died 10 years ago, I think he did die. I think he's dead. I think he's actually dead.
He's not.
I think he's
He's
dead.
not. Him and 50 Cent still
Dude,
bumping beats, dude.
I think he's a clone.
He's not.
I've seen those glitch videos.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your other conspiracy?
Dead.
You think OnlyFans
true.
is destroying the economy and Eminem's dead?
Eminem's dead. OnlyFans destroying the economy. The economy and comedy.
And Mac Miller would have been better alive?
Worse.
You think he would have? You think he would have
No, because
petered
like,
out?
what if you had to watch him like be not cool anymore?
I never really
sure.
thought he was like that. Cool.
You know,
I always thought he was like a
sometimes
dorky
they
dude.
die, like, right at their peak, and that's what makes it fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
like
what
if
you
you
read.
had let it go a little farther, it might not have been. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if, or if he dropped like an album that everyone hated and then died? Do Do you think that would have been bad for him?
Oh yeah.
Like you're saying, like the Michael Jackson, living
Yeah.
too long to make yourself look wild.
Oh my God, who's a perfect?
Britney Spears.
Oh yeah.
Do you think Britney Spears, if she would have died?
Oh yeah.
Do you think Amy?
Like
Okay.
give it like 5 years ago, if she would have died.
If she would have
You're
died.
saying that like you're being aroused by it. You're like, oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No. I'm
Okay.
just
What
saying,
about
like for your legacy? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I
no,
think
for
about-
sure.
I think about
There's a
your
reason
legacy.
the 27 Club is a thing.
Yeah.
Right, where like Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison,
But even,
Janis
I mean,
Joplin.
I think Britney would have had to die like 15 years ago to make it worth it. How I don't know. What's another person that maybe could have died or should have died? We can play could have or should have.
Rick James.
Rick James.
James.
Went too long?
Went too long, or
Yeah. He was the hottest working man in show business.
and you think he should have died earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, to live the legacy.
Elvis became kind of a punchline.
Yeah, but he also died in like a weird, sad way.
That's what I'm
Died.
saying.
Yeah.
Like, if it would have been younger when he was like in war or something like that.
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat, you think she should have died
Die
already?
now.
Die now. That's a good.
I think it'd be good for her to die now.
For her career.
It
would make a lot of sense.
I think she'll fucking do great. I think if we don't let her go any farther, she'll have a great legacy. I'm
trying to
She
think
got
of
that
who-
cow song.
Who died and maybe shouldn't have.
Farley.
Yeah, Farley had plenty of bangers left.
Bill
He would've-
Hicks.
Bill Hicks
Bill
died
Hicks.
too young or too old.
Young, dude.
Yeah.
Too young. He was like 30.
I know he made an impression though, and he fucking crushed.
Patrice.
Patrice definitely had plenty of more things to say.
He didn't even get around to be like in the podcasting realm.
Yeah, he
only had
would've-
O&A. And
he would've
he's
had
known
a-
as the most famous O&A guest.
Yeah.
Everybody quotes those episodes.
That sucks.
He would have had a heyday with like
Oh,
just the shit that's
man.
going on in
You
the
know
world.
how much money, dude.
Yeah, dude, the Patrice O'Neill, Candace Owens episode of a podcast would be insane. Patrice would be out there like supporting World War III right now. He'd be like, you know why we need... He really would have the wildest takes. So I do think he's one of the people that the world was like lost a good...
Yeah, his legacy could have definitely lived longer, but he also made such an impact in such a short time.
You ever read like the TSA websites?
What?
Like if you ever go to like the TSA websites.
No, why would I read that?
Cause it's cool.
Is it?
It's cool. Like sometimes if you go, right, and you look up like the countries, like every country or place you fly has like a fucking like level. Like it's like 1, 2, 3, or 4
Of clearance?
of clearance, right? And you like if you look up like Palestine and shit, like just some of it's freaky, just the way like they say like North Korea is level 4, do not travel.
Yeah, you can't go there.
Do not travel. I mean, you can, but like
no.
Oh, there was like a husband and wife who tried to go to the Winter Olympics when it was in South Korea, and the travel agency booked them in the wrong city, and they immediately got arrested because they landed in North Korea, and they were like, "We're just trying to go to the Olympics," and they were just. And that was all the travel agency fault. Like the lady and dude didn't even plan the trip.
Damn, dude. Fucking Expedia fucked them up. That's
dude,
crazy.
Imagine
You get
like
executed from because of Expedia.
when you
That's a movie, dude. Or like even
when you join Expedia, you also get to join a fucking labor intensive fucking work.
Yeah, but I want it to be cast with like Jason Bateman and
Yeah.
like Kristen Wiig, and they're like a quirky couple who's
like
just
a-
like, oh my god,
it's
what?
a rom-com about being
the wrong city.
The
Or
wrong-
something.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude.
It's the newest Adam Sandler movie.
But you can.
It's just him in North Korea.
My buddy just went
She's
to
wicked,
India.
huh?
Like, were you guys ever been out of the country?
yeah.
Where have you been?
I've been to Spain,
Really?
España,
Damn.
and I've been on cruises, so like kind of like in like,
International waters.
Caribbean islands and shit, Belize, Mexico.
International waters. I went to
I
Australia.
feel like nowhere in the world I will go, nobody will ever respect me.
What do you mean?
I feel
Because
like
of the way that I sound, like everybody.
You think
just,
that accent universally is
like universally like
You
fuck
speak-
this dude.
you speak the language of disrespected. I feel like that's touche, but I also feel like the whole time we've been talking is that no one's really ever respected you.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I do. I
gotta-
think you're genuine human. I think you're funny as fuck, but I could understand how people would misread that. Me, I'm a human that doesn't have, I guess, normal feelings. So it fucking, I don't know. You can tell me to fuck off,
No,
but you don't.
I like you guys, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are cool because I don't know. You're good with the fucking sound stuff.
Yeah, you're good with sound stuff.
that's
And you're like the face of it. You're like you're like gentle.
I'm
You're
gentle.
You're like softer version of him.
we are a dynamic
You know
duo.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys are good. You
We've been
guys-
working together for a while.
How long?
14 years.
Wow.
Yeah, back when we both started.
Damn.
Yeah.
You guys have been doing this for like 14 years.
No, I made that
In
number
North
up.
Korea.
We would have been fucking teenagers 14
I'm
years
wicked
ago.
gullible.
I didn't notice. I didn't know that. I would have been playing this game all along.
Yeah.
No, Evan and I have known each other the last couple years.
Really?
Yeah. He records Roast Battle. Check it out. Second, fourth Friday. Wide right. And he
Austin was
records.
my first friend in the scene.
Yeah.
I do think he's really good at introducing himself to newbies. And
I
making
told
people-
our first conversation. I told you I was like, dude, for the last 3 weeks, I've been seriously trying to dislike you, and you make it fucking difficult. Because I watched you have conversations. I watched you interact with
I'll
others.
be honest. I think you had that with spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
I think you didn't want to like spaghetti. And I
that
know
checks
it's
out.
hard to say that because obviously he's the most lovable guy. Everybody loves spaghetti.
No, because Spaghetti, I think, introduced himself to me. They used to come to fucking epic open mic. That's, I think, where we met, actually.
Nah, we met.
I saw Austin doing that too.
What, introducing myself to people?
No, just what you're saying
Oh,
right now.
watching you.
Yeah, you were watching me. And I knew what you were thinking the entire time. I knew what I was doing. It wasn't a coincidence. You know?
That's so funny.
I was like, I'm gonna break this fucking guy.
I knew of you because you're fucking loud and I can see you from a mile away. But
I also like to hear. I was not all
I'm
that
saying you
surprised
won
to
me
hear
over.
that you skate.
Yeah.
Did you skate a lot?
Yeah, when I was a kid,
Yeah.
everywhere. My mother would never drive me places.
So you had to ride.
just public transportation and a skateboard.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Dude, fucking even when I went to school, she like wouldn't like
Yeah.
nothing for fucking
I mean, but that's
Yeah.
dope that you, even having the lack of parental guidance, you still were like, I gotta go to fucking school.
yeah.
I mean, and you are smarter than people, I think. Even like I was surprised to hear about your jobs and you're actually like have a college degree.
Yeah.
You
And-
way smarter than me. I'm dumb as rocks.
It is fascinating that you. I was surprised to hear how long you've been doing comedy. Not that I was. It was like when I saw you go up, I saw you crush, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like he has been doing it for a while. Nobody can be that funny that quickly.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, "Yeah, he's been doing it for like a few years or whatever." But I thought you were just fresh. I thought you were brand new, especially the first interaction I met with you. Like,
yeah, no.
I was like, "What a nice random guy."
Well, when I was out in New England, I was fucking doing a lot of shows. And oh man, right before I left, people like blessed me. And I got this, I fucking did this like line of shows, like 3 shows a week or something for the entire summer or something.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Rolling.
And now being out here and not having like contacts and shit,
Totally.
that sucks. So
Yeah.
now I gotta get something else started.
Well, and also,
Like I can't fucking.
Denver's scared of funny, of different, I guess. I don't know. No one else has like a strong Boston accent and is talking about shit that you talk about, you know? And all you're talking about is real life shit. Like, it's funny as fuck, and it's true.
Yeah.
So that's what, I mean, it's dope. But I think Denver and people who book shows, shout out to all y'all.
I almost want to know what the timeline is to when Alec Flynn left to when you came in. Because Alec Flynn was our Boston guy.
Yeah, but he also didn't have a strong accent and fucking rap it.
Out with just fucking,
Yeah.
there's like one per city.
Well, yeah, one. That's all we get, actually. It's overwhelming over that.
It can only be like 3
Yeah.
at most. Anything more than that, it's fucking out of
Too
control.
much.
Yeah, that is true. You ever been in a Boston bar on a Friday night? It's all this.
Yeah. Gross. That is
Surrounding
overwhelming.
you.
Yeah. That is overwhelming.
I went to a bar in Boston when I was like 19. I got kicked out pretty fast.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had like one of my dad's friends give me a bunch of beer.
Yeah.
And the bartender walked up to us pretty quickly and was like, "Let me see your ID."
You guys know about Hampton Beach? You guys ever heard about that? There's like the big beach out in New England is Hampton Beach, you know, and
It's in the
I
Hamptons?
can't even fucking go there and party because I've been banned from like every bar in Hampton Beach, dude. I can't even, like, I can get into like a couple of them, but other times, like,
Is it just a small town that parties? Is it just a small town that parties?
yeah.
And you can't go to any of the bars?
Yeah, I can't go to any of those bars because I'm just back in the day.
They've got photos plastered of you in the back
Just
still.
one photo that's big and says, "Do not serve this man."
Shit like that, yeah. You know,
They
they remember me. And every time I go in, like, if they let me in, they're like, "We're not going to have a problem," like last time. You know, right? And, dude,
Like
it's
last
been like
time.
6 years, dude. Like, since the last. You've seen me. You know what I mean? Come on, dude. Like, and now, yeah. Fuck Hampton Beach.
Yeah, Hampton Beach.
Fucking shitty ass beach. You guys ain't got no beaches out here.
No, we don't
You're
even
right.
have water.
You're right.
It's inland. It's inland. I feel like you'll be booked in no time. You always got a place at Roast Battle.
You know, I want to do that.
You had one battle on short notice. We're doing a bucket battle this Friday too.
Yeah?
Come hang out. What's your dream
Fuck.
comedy show that you would put on?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I would have a, you need a band.
Okay, check. I did ask Dream, so let's go.
You need a band. Okay? Fucking.
You need a band for the whole show?
Whole show. Whole show.
Are they just doing, like, rim
Kill
sh-
Tony style is the best,
The band?
like,
Or
yeah, like
live-
their band is like, I'm not saying that Kill Tony is good, okay? But what I am saying is
The
that
band is?
it's a good replication of what,
Yeah.
like a big, like when Rodney Dangerfield would come
Yeah.
up at his club. It
For
was a
sure.
band. Like that kind of thing.
And they were like, and that also takes time to be tuned in. Even like Evan with Roast Battle, like, I mean, you got to be tuned into the show
They
and
go
be
through
like,
dudes on the band, like,
yeah.
on that show, they go through dudes, like, in the band.
But like the band is like tuned into comedy. They're not tuned into like, oh, I'm playing this song. They're tuned in. I'm gonna play 10 seconds of this song and cut it out. You know, I'm gonna play 10 seconds of this song if there's a riff that I have. So they're tuned into like, I feel like the comedy show. So if you had a band that was ready to rip or that was like of comics,
Yeah.
it'd be tight. She was real bad. She booked you.
Yeah, no, she booked me. I was the only one who didn't get paid.
Oh,
And then,
damn.
dude, she bombed so hard.
Yeah.
Like, she bombed. Like, I did okay, but, like, she bombed, you know?
Behind her, you probably murdered.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's
Yeah.
like this fat
Probably-
chick, right? And then, like, the entire time we were, like, promoting, like, Ugh, I don't even want to say it, dude. It's so bad. Like, the name alone is just so bad. It's called, dude.
What?
Dude, it's so bad. It's called Thick Chick Comedy. It's so.
You are a
dude,
thick chick, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Calm
I don't
down.
even care, dude. I don't even care, dude. Like, oh, man.
All right, for show.
Yeah, she's like blackballed, anyways.
And you crushed.
I didn't crush. I did not.
I think it's good how honest you were there.
Dude,
Yeah.
I did
You didn't
not.
say that you did,
Like,
but
I
No,
did
but
not.
like I said, behind that it was probably at
I
least
was getting
refreshing
like,
to the
here
audience.
and there laughs. Like, it was fucking.
Like I said, I'm sure it was refreshing to the audience. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah.
Don't commit to a if you really
I'm
don't.
thinking, dude.
Oh, I
I'm
know
a
you're
little
thinking.
fucking- I'm tired and a little high.
Don't fail this one.
Where did you grow up?
Me?
Yeah.
It's the best question. I grew up in North Idaho.
And do you like potatoes?
It's so hack. It's so hack. No, it didn't. The only
You know,
reason
like,
is because
so-
the moment it was weird. Potatoes? No, we don't even in North Idaho. We don't even get our potatoes from Idaho. I worked at multiple restaurants and we would buy potatoes from Washington because they were like southern Idaho is potato country.
So what's like popping in Boise?
In Boise, I've honestly never even been to Boise.
Where-
I've heard the comedy scene's cool. I've heard Boise actually they have I don't know, it's a comedy festival.
I bet.
I think Moscow has a small comedy festival too.
Yeah.
Moscow, Idaho.
oh,
The home of the Vandals.
Really.
Yeah. They suck.
it's a punk band.
Yeah. They big old mohawks, real into circle pits.
I used to know a guy who had like a fucking punk band in Seattle.
In Seattle, that sounds
Yeah.
like a place that you're supposed to have a punk band.
And he had like one of the #1 songs or something.
Whoa.
Is it Kurt Cobain?
Yeah. Did you
No.
know Cobain?
Yeah, he's a comedian now.
He's a comedian now, and he played punk music
Yeah.
in Seattle.
He's a fucking dope dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to
His
my
name's
first
Eric Hurst. That
Eric
dude's fucking
Hurst.
sick, dude. Yeah.
my first concert was in Seattle, and it was a punk show, and I was 11 years old.
Do you like punk?
Yeah. I mean, that was like, I mean, especially when I was younger, I still had things to process.
Do you go to? Is there like a good scene out here for that?
Kinda.
Evan and I have been to a few punk shows. We went to like this feminist punk show recently. It was pretty dope.
I'm trying to fucking go beat some people up.
Oh, well, that's like metal.
You got? Oh, what? No way! No way! Really,
Well, I mean, our punk isn't like. I mean, I don't think punk's aggressive really that at all.
dude? Whoa!
I've been to some like I've been to plenty like hardcore shows, and it's not the Pit's. A place to unite.
Dude, punk rock shows is where you fucking
I've definitely gotten shiners and walked out of a
You
pit
know, wear
uncomfortable.
your fucking black boots with your red
Steel
laces.
toes. Well, no, that's the
No, I'm
neo-Nazis.
just kidding. You don't do that. You don't dress like
No, but especially in the Northeast, that skin punk scene is a legit thing.
yeah.
And like sharps and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, but when I picture a punk rock mosh pit, it's not a violent
I used to know
place.
this dude who fucking would shave his head. His name was Frosty. But he was,
Such a white supremacist name. Frosty. That's the furthest. Yo, they call me Frosty.
yeah.
Yes,
But
we're the
cool
superior.
thing about him though was he wasn't racist. He was just like a punk rocker. Like,
Yeah.
but when you see him,
Yeah.
like you're like, oh man, this guy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's what sharps are.
Sharp.
Sharps is a skinhead against racial prejudice.
Oh.
It's like a whole faction of that, like
Yeah.
hardcore, like skinhead scene that's all like
Skinheads
fuck
against
fascism.
Yeah, skinheads against skinheads.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, so fucking how long have we been on this? What time is it?
7 hours. That's why I was gonna wrap it up. But
We did about an hour and a half.
do you have any other questions for Evan or I?
Fucking, are we going to do comedy after this? You guys?
Wide right.
I might.
I'm down. I'm down for the hang.
Yeah.
I got a kitten, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably
He's gotta
could
get out
just
of the
take
house.
night off and just fucking.
Um.
make this the one night that you haven't done comedy back to back to back.
Yeah, I'm kind of worn out from this actually.
That
to
makes
be
sense.
honest. Like,
Well-
I feel like I put a lot.
I think keep killing it. Let me find you a battle. You'll have a spot in no time. I think you'll start getting booked. And is there anything else that you want to plug, say, tell the fans or listeners?
The Departed's a good movie.
Larry
Fuck
Bird.
Departed.
Fuck the Departed.
Larry Bird.
Larry
Fighter?
Bird, fucking The Fighter is a shit movie.
Dropkick Murphys.
Dude, ever since that movie The Town came out, everybody from fucking Charlestown.
Four
said
Brothers?
fucking Gangsters.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like all
I'll have to
rich
watch
We're
The
gonna go
Town.
beat up somebody you can't ask what for.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. It's fucking cool. Like, we'll just fucking, if we don't like something, we just kick the shit out of it, because it fucking sucks. Get out of here with you fucking.
Isn't Boston hockey too? Like big hockey fans?
Bruins.
Yeah. But I mean, like, don't they get like real into it?
Oh man, dude, the fandom out there is crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Tell the people what they
Dude,
want to hear.
Fucking, there's this one cover band. I don't know. I'm fucking waiting to see these guys out there, right? And they're fucking, they're called, AC/DC?
Yeah.
They're called ADHD.
Right. That's rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
They
pretty
all-
sick.
And if you ever meet the singer, like, he will fucking sit there and he'll like talk about the songs like he was there with Bon Scott when he wrote them. You know what I mean?
That's
It's like a little fucking insane.
All right. Well, I
know?
think we're gonna wrap it up on that. Let's
Yeah.
check out. We'll keep
Stop
it
being like
insane.
impersonators.
Oh, I like how you get one specific group of people,
Yeah.
and it's four dudes
Don't
playing
be
music.
like, don't be like ADHD
Don't be like ADHD.
because they fucking suck.
Be
I really
original.
thought you were giving him props there for a
I
second.
know. I wasn't
No.
sure either.
No. I was
Don't impersonate.
opposite. Fuck those guys too, dude.
Basically, just saying, don't be hack.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're dressing up like fucking,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hack.
I'm not doing it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you being on the pod. Keep killing it.
Thanks for having me, man.
Fight the good fight. We'll see you soon.
Dude, thanks for coming by.
Bye.